I'm almost done. I have to finish typing it. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay. She has no love. Excuse you. So boo-hoo, bitch. It's okay. Do you want to see the dresses I've made? Well, they're not real dresses. They're just sketches. I'm gonna put this back behind the pillow. Okay. They're all in my little sketchbook, and they're all on sticky notes. I also tried drawing Todoroki. I can't draw very well right now. Super tough. Okay. So, I've made one for Ochako, Mina, Eri, and Jenna Ben Ida. Ooh, that one hurt a lot. I gave up on it, or I just stopped trying. So my favorite one would have to be Aries. Yeah, I did drink out of a whole thing of pop. So where'd my phone go? Oh shit, that's not good. I lost my phone. No, I do not want to be on my school site. Never gonna get. Yeah, I'm watching Riverdale in the background. That's probably what you're gonna be hearing. Now, where's my phone? That's actually important. Fuck you. I lost my phone. Oh, it was under the blanket, of course. Of course it was under the blanket. Also, I have a shark. And I found my little child. Because we have this. Yeah, we don't look at that picture. Have fun with your romances. I'm sorry about what I'm about to say. Jughead is cute. He's icy spicy. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Turn that off. Turn off. And flashlight. Okay. Okay, so probably can't even see it, right? Dang it. Show up already. There you go. We're just gonna have it right here because no. Fuck you. Turn back on. My phone is literally gonna die in like a few hours. Here's what Aries looks like. Okay, that's what Aries is. My second favorite would have to be Mina's. Hers is just. I should probably put a freaking bra on, but ow. Mina's. His name is Chick. I know, it looks so good. Then my next favorite would have to be Ochako's, because out of the ones I've made, I really don't like how Ida's looks. Then we have this. I also need to find my blue stick units. Give me your flowers. I want them. No, I'm not going to class. Oh, you haven't seen what Edith looks like yet. Then we have this. It looks like something that Jen and Ben Ida in this. I can turn the brightness up. There we go. This just looks like terrifying. I don't know who else I should make a dress for. Lodge. Oh, Lodge. That's what it's called. Not yet. You wicked bitch. That wicked bitch. I want to kill Cheryl. But I know this is all acting. You're also a bitch. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm in my mother's shirt. This is a shirt to my mother. It's a dress on me. So, and I'm watching Riverdale. So Cheryl, yes. Her dad killed her twin brother. There's a lot of things that happened so far. Also, I have a frog. A frog. Frog looks like he's dying. Do I have another frog? Do I have more frogs? Do I have frogs? Flowers. I have another frog. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't care. Fine, I'll go get ready to go into class. I have another frog. I'm sorry, Froggy. You get to go on to my sketchbook. You're getting off my notebook. No, come off. I'm trying not to rip the frog. I'm trying not to kill Mr. Froggy. Okay, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused about what I'm watching right now. Oh, ew. That's not what I wanted to watch. Ew.
You're gonna wake up. That would be like the 12th time this year.
I thought you said 20th. I just have his one hand left. No, he's breaking.
That kiss. That's for telling me about it when you did.
No. He's almost off the little button. His back is just like, oh, I got him off. You go onto my notebook, Mr. Frog. There we go. Now I have to treat this notebook better. I got Mr. Frog. He's on my sketchbook. He's okay now.
Do you want to talk about it?
Chuck, can we please talk about this already?
I mean, I'm not mad about the kiss.
Betty.
I'm wondering why you didn't tell me when I told you.
Who would name the child Betty?
I wanted to tell
No
you.
one.
Is it because you think Archie's my third rail?
Okay, we're gonna
Okay. Yes.
stick. No, I can't put it on right.
I mean, you guys grew up next to each other.
Mm.
The bedroom windows literally face one another. It used to bother me.
Betty Susan. Okay, search up Jughead. No, don't. I am not okay.
Kiss.
No. Now I realize what I did wrong. Now I realize why he always looked like that. I had to put Mr. Frog
Oh my god.
on top.
Are they serious?
I've never sequenced it. Can't we just have a conversation?
I know what they're doing! What the Why?
Hey. Relax. Everything's fine.
Ew.
Awesome. Guess you guys haven't tried my jalapeno margaritas.
I don't even want to know. Jalapeno margarita? What? Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go. Mr. Frog's brother is now on my notebook.
That'd be such a workaholic. It is. Luckily,
Wait.
Archie's dad is such a
Look, it's Mario. A sunshine.
Tell us
Ah.
about your family members.
Huh. Interesting. So,
It's a hodgepodge, really. Some are in
pink or blue?
some are in business, some are in real estate.
You know what's weird?
Yeah, this is totally blue.
Up here, I noticed that none of the houses have mailboxes or numbers or anything on them. Why is that?
Shadow Lake is a pretty private community.
Like,
I can tell. This is purple. It looks blue. I don't know what my blue is.
I think so.
To me, it looks blue because of how light my screen is.
I'm picking up some residual tension.
Well,
I'm guessing Cheryl's random act of cruelty earlier tonight. Which is understandable.
I forgot this was plugged in. is a bed under the bed. Okay, this one's a fun part. Trying to dig through this. It hurts. I found them. I found my blue sticky notes. I also have unicorn. Come here. Come here, child. No. Do you see how pretty this is? This is like really pretty. No. No. No, no, no. No. That is not happening. No, no, no. Don't do it. Don't. No.
What's the sports term, Archie? Level playing field. Hey, a little help here?
You're not upset though.
No, really.
This is not fair.
Use your kiss with Archie against some
All four of them are cute.
kids.
Ah!
I think precisely what it takes to save a future buckhead.
Yes.
Archie, come on.
There's literally an air mattress. Do it.
Jacket. Don't forget. Just trust me.
My neighbors are gonna think I'm crazy. That's where my perfume went. No, 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 no. All four of you are cute. Ugh. Too bad I have literally 2 girlfriends.
Out of the 4 of us, only you and Archie haven't kissed.
Fascinating.
Oh,
Wait. What? You and Veronica?
I love her smug face. Alrighty then.
Did it make you feel better? Kissing Veronica?
Felt good watching Archie's face.
Okay, but did you enjoy kissing her?
I know I'm proud when I hear it, Betty.
I can't breathe.
If you did, I might have to punish you.
Oh no! This is. Don't fucking do it. I don't think that's gonna be allowed on YouTube. Don't do it, Betty. Don't do it. I can't breathe. I have. No! They flew out.
Don't get me wrong, I love a good floor show, but this is a response to Jughead threatening your masculinity or whatever.
Oh, okay. Then I'm doing it. Okay, don't do it. I have gay erasers. I have rainbow erasers. I also have like a bunch of hand sanitizer. Oh, there's my old deodorant.
I'm actually kind of tired.
And then I got this really cool thing from my mom. No. Don't show any scenes from that. I'm already like too disgusted right now. Why do both my girlfriends have to have noodles for arms? I have logs or sticks for arms. I also have movie. It was a weird movie. I don't remember. Why does Kirishima look like that? Go back in Go back in there. I found what I was looking for.
What the hell is going on here?
Your father asked me to stay on it.
Why?
Your dad's doing business back in Riverdale. He's hosting a meeting of the other families.
Okay,
Just wanted
we're
to
gonna go
know
through my sister's thing because
Wait, you knew?
Lulu.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to call my dad and tell him your cover is blown because you're a horrible spy.
there's a fork under my bed.
Immediately.
My neighbors think I'm crazy. there's a literal fork under the bed. What else did I shove under the bed and forget about?
No, Archie.
Oh, I also took my mom's shirt.
Okay? I'm getting ready.
We don't
We're
talk
going to
about that.
town alone, just us girls, and you can stay here and entertain Jughead. Oh, and try not to choke on your own testosterone while you're at it.
Your own testosterone. Okay.
Mom,
One Gatorade bottle.
Tom and I
Hair
were
tie.
discussing the new security system we're installing in the locker.
yeah, well, you two do enjoy working together. So.
Lotion.
Well, I should go.
Oh no, do not ruin that. Do not ruin those. Also, Riverdale.
Josie, we talked about this. Tom and I care about
That.
I know. It's just
Gatorade bottle number 2.
to see him here with you like that. Especially
I
when
drink-
Dad doesn't know.
6 Gatorade bottles.
He does.
Let's play with under Alex's bed.
We were going to wait till after you graduated, but
Because of Sheriff Keller? Is he getting a divorce too?
he hasn't talked to his wife yet. She's still overseas, or Kevin. But Josie, we have to respect that.
What's this thing?
Respect.
What the fuck is this thing? What the fuck is this? Oh, that's just weird paper.
What? What are you talking about?
That's some bisexual shit there. Candy wrapper. I'm scared to see what else I shoved under here. Why does it look bent? Why does the bed frame look bent? You're joking. I'm so disgusted. That is so disgusting. We're not gonna talk about that. Go back and go in the trash can. That's disgusting. That stinks. That's freaking Parmesan cheese. He gets yanked on camera like, oh shit. Ow, my legs. Ow. That actually hurt. Especially because I have titties. Ow. That's freaking Parmesan. Go in the trash can. Really? There's a... It even has my dead name on it. Biddies. Go near the air mattress. Why is my headphones? There's a comb. We have squishy. Oh, child. Yeah, I found child a little bit.
So it's true.
I'm not flat in the ass. What? Since when? Where's my phone? I need my flashlight. Time to see all that I... Shit.
Unless that was seriously aggressive handholding I heard through the wall last night. When did that start?
I don't want to know what is going on TV right now.
Your confirmation. Really?
I'm only like 10 minutes late.
My believer likes to say, praise Jesus.
Like, do not praise Jesus. Jesus sucks. I'm so in trouble.
A little bit about the song. You can even include, what they do during that, what the dancing might look like. Have a link to a video, and or just get a short sound clip. But I don't know if you guys know how to do that. It's kind of hard, so you might be able to do that. And then the second, a minimum of 3 song minimum.
Rag.
And then tell us about the dances that you're going to see in your show. Some of it is just staging. They don't really dance. Some of it is elaborate, ethnic, or unique. So include a couple of different types of dances. So you could probably do both of those on the one page when you talk about it. Okay? So singing and dancing is a huge part of a Broadway musical. So that is what I need you to do. Right. Olivia, how is yours going on Hamilton? There's a lot of dancing in that.
This is not what I heard last night. Okay, well,
Olivia, it's going good?
Yeah, I'm a little behind, but I'm getting caught up, and I
shared my presentation with you. Excellent. Did I get a chance to respond, do you know? No, not yet. Okay. If you want me to just give you comments, stay on the call. When everyone leaves, I can just talk you through it if you're interested in getting help with that. Jocelyn, how are you doing? Jocelyn Sledge. Jocelyn Sledge, how's your project? Okay, she says good in the chat. All right. Jocelyn Cofield is not here, so we're good. Okay. Michael, how is your project on Hamilton going?
Yeah, what's up?
It is a long movie, yep. So the musical is too in person. You sit there for 3 hours. Yep. Awesome. Let me know if you need help. Lana, how's it going?
How did this happen? You spammed him into it.
Lana, how's it going?
Okay, what are you talking about? Hiram lied.
Stacy, how's it going? Lana, go ahead. Alright, Stacy's doing well. What about Lana? Excellent, thank you. Cassandra, how's yours going? Excellent, thank you. Margarita, once you tell me how you're doing, you're welcome to leave unless you need help.
Now he owns
Margarita, how's
trailer park. As I suspected, he is gobbling up the south side piece by piece.
Alright, thank you. Noelle,
From the trailer park? No, technically he cleared us of our debts and revoked our
you're doing okay? Alright, thank you. And Jasmine.
My mother says
Good, thank you. Jocelyn Cofield, how is your project going?
My silence again.
I see you're back.
How much of a narcissist are you?
Jughead, you wrote an article attacking
Jocelyn Cofield, it's going okay? Doing all right with your project? All right then. I will catch you later unless you need anything from me.
Okay.
Let's celebrate. I credit you with a lot of things, Stacy.
I had joined like 10 minutes late, so that's why. There are 2 Jocelyns in my class, and I'm one of them. The only teacher that actually called me by my preferred name was when I went to actual school. My face burns. This is what happens, like, under my bed. Well, not under my bed. I just have this. My mom let me have it, and I'm like, okay. I now have a sequin bunny. Her name is Daisy. There's a sock under my bed. Because I'm too lazy to, like, actually... There's a literal sock in the corner of the room. Like, seriously. It's right over... What the fuck? Right there. Like, right there. There's a sock. There's also wrappers galore. This hurts so much. My pillow. There's a lot of stuff that shouldn't be there. Why the fuck is there a comb? That's my question. My lipstick! No. This is also, like, terribly broken now. Nope. Ew. Go into the floor. That looks like chocolate. But that is not chocolate. Oh! Okay. That is all I want to discover under that bed. I don't want to see what else is under the bed.
We were lab partners.
Sure, lab partners. Let's see how much I can kill myself today. By, like, being in pain, not actually doing that. Just throw that in there. Grab this. Isn't that like your mother or some shit? Ow! My poor teeth.
Kevin,
Josie, you're not here to tell me more bad news, are you? Because I don't think I could take that right now.
No. I had to get out of the house, so I came here. And I saw you, and I'm sorry about what I said.
Yeah, I gave up. This is actually gonna like slowly kill me some way. Well, anyway. Ooh, this actually hurts a lot.
Are you here with somebody?
But I haven't worn anything else other than my mom's shirt in like a week. So, yeah.
What do you want? And why do you keep stopping me? I'm not. You haven't seen this movie with fangs and he bailed on me. Are you okay?
I don't have an ass anymore. What fucking ass do I have? I don't like you either. I just want to get a shirt. Leave me alone. I don't own any shirts. Well, I do, but none of them are going to help. We're going to throw this on. I can barely move anymore.
These last few years, it's almost like I can feel you holding your breath. You are still you, Simon. You get to be more you.
Cheryl is gay.
In a very long time. You deserve everything you want.
I have a talent workplace, which brings your total to $1,500. Sorry, B. It's nothing personal.
In the thumbnail, it had her kissing a girl who apparently she hates. So, and they're at the movies together. I also like it. Who names their child Chick?
When are we ever going to get to meet Chet?
I actually did before we left.
And how is he?
He's an asshole. Maybe bi.
Everything okay?
My mom's freaking out because Hiram Lodge just bought the Riverdale Register.
Girl, your dad is messed up in every way possible.
My dad's not answering her calls? Veronica, did you know that your dad was buying the register? What? No, Betty, of course not.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Relax, Jughead. Don't tell me to relax.
Is that why you brought us up here?
Yes.
To get us out of town while your dad was doing? Okay, now.
Where'd my brush go? That's it.
Large
Good thing I didn't lose this
buying
again.
properties all over the south side. Now he buys the one newspaper in town so people can't report on what he's doing. This is a classic gambit of mobsters and criminals. Shut the hell up, Jughead. Archie, this one's pretty simple, so maybe you might be able to get this if you stop kissing up to Hiram for like 2 seconds.
How many times have I defended you? And now you turn and stab my family in the back. It sounds to me like you should be mad at your dad for selling the newspaper, not mine.
And there's nothing like evil about buying a newspaper. He's trying to silence the free press. Archie,
Okay.
He's trying to keep Mrs. Cooper from coming after him.
I am so sick of your vendetta against my dad. He's done plenty of good things. Oh, like what? Name one thing.
I haven't seen my hair down in like a week.
It's gotta be wrapped around her little finger and other parts of her body.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we don't spend our time being tragic and moping and holding hands while watching serial killer documentaries. Oh, and wearing costumes to roleplay to get our rocks off.
Where did that come from? Who else knows we're here?
Why did you say it like that?
You rich summer folks never learn. Just keep walking around town, flashing more cash than we see here. We're gonna take what we want, and we're gonna go. You guys behave yourselves.
You're leaving me. After I don't talk to you for a week, you leave me.
We won't give you any trouble. Where's your purse?
In my bedroom.
Let's go to the bridge. No. No way are you going with her there alone. I'll go.
Archie. It's fine. I'll be fine.
My hair says, "Nah, yeah." Oh dang, that was sad.
Over there. I'm just gonna pick it up, okay?
Okay, dude, you're literally creeping me the fuck out.
you? In the store?
Shut up and get your wallet.
Body crazy curvy waist and big. Ma'am, you pressed the freaking button. You expect me to know what that does? And I know for a fact. Come here, weird glasses.
You got the cash? Yeah. I got the cash. And you got what you wanted. Not everything. Not yet. Why don't you all get down on your knees? Come on, man. Let's not do this. Shut up. I said on your knees. Hands behind your backs.
Okay, where's the remote? Need to pause this. Where's the remote? Oh shit.
Nice cabin.
Get out of my way, random stuff I throw everywhere.
The hell is that?
That would be the security company. Calling to shut us down and line hit November. I'd say you hillbillies have about 30 seconds to run for it before this place is swarming with guards who will shoot first and ask questions never.
Wait, one of them was her brother. Oh shit. One of those people is her brother. Twist.
There were some other guys in the room. Did you see him? Go back to the cabin. I'll take you from here.
No, you won't.
What are you gonna do? I said I'll take care of it.
No, you won't. You're just gonna let him go. Or you're gonna shoot him. That's one
First
way
of
to
all,
do it.
thank you, Mom, and Sheriff Keller for coming to meet me and Kevin.
I promise you this isn't a trap.
It's that Kevin and I were talking after the movie, and we thought,
This
Where are my blue
conversation
ones
is
go?
bigger than just two people. It's bigger than the people in this booth, even.
that
Okay.
it's probably going to be a long one. So, we should get started.
Me trying to figure out what kind of dress he would look good in.
Now, you may think you've mastered the art of selling tears, but I saw you crying during that movie show. I never cry movies. Real life's tragic enough. But when Simon's mom said he used to be such a carefree kid growing up, and then at a certain point, he stopped being that happy kid because he was hiding a secret. Just, Cheryl. Everyone thinks I'm this loveless monster. But it isn't true. I loved someone. You loved me. My mother destroyed them. You mean your brother Jason? I heard how close you guys were.
Durr. I think everyone knew how close they were.
Her name was Heather.
Her? Ooh.
She was my best friend in junior high.
Oh.
She used to sleep over every weekend.
Ooh.
Until one night, my mother caught us in the same bed. She said I was deviant. Cheryl, I am so sorry. But you have to know your mother's wrong. You're not loveless. You're not deviant. Okay? You're sensational. Thank God Andre didn't leave when I told him to. Thank catch up to that hillbilly in the woods, he might have killed you, Archie. And that would have been.
Archie didn't say any more about what happened in the woods that terrible night.
Best friends forever.
Not to us.
All of you have kissed, except
Veronica
all
told
of
me
them
what
have
happened
kissed
that
Betty,
And Andre told me the rest.
and
You did the
all of
right
them
thing
have
by telling
kissed
us what
Veronica.
I wanted and get out. It was a smart choice.
I seriously think the girls are fucking
It
bi.
was the only choice.
That is a one creepy fucking doll.
Thanks for watching.
How dare you do that to your fucking Barbie? That's creepy as hell.
What happened between Andre and that miscreant? Did that bother you? What?
I don't even know who's watching my videos anymore.
The night we stopped at
How the
Black Hood,
fuck do y'all like?
there's only one thing that I regret.
She does look that old.
The man who tried to kill my dad, I had him. And I hesitated. And he might have gotten away if it wasn't for Sheriff Cohen. When it comes to protecting yourself or your loved ones, you never, ever hesitate.
And stop worrying now. I'm home.
As we were driving back from The Shining, I was thinking, there's more than one kind of home invasion. It's not always fast and violent. Sometimes we open the door and we let the intruder in ourselves.
What do you mean?
Before we left, I got a really weird vibe from a chick. Just be careful, okay?
This bitch. Stop. You're too cute for this build.
So this chapter comes full circle. And
The room is now more.
with a girl in a house who's far from sweet and perhaps far from safe.
This is actually really ridiculous. I'm gonna turn it off. Where's my pencil at? I don't know what the fuck is on. I've already watched 28
I was
episodes
running out of time,
within 3 days.
and maybe so was Riverdale. Hiram Lodge had been making moves, big moves, but with no proof of criminal behavior, all I could do was speculate. What was Hiram's master plan for Riverdale, and why did it feel so close to fruition?
That's all this. Hopefully, this is the article that saves the town from Hiram Lodge. If I can fit the pieces together.
Well, you need to drop this. He rescued us. He bought the trailer park. Forgave our debts.
What? He's the reason we almost lost the trailer park.
Hiram slicker than a bottle of snake oil, no doubt. This is
Dad, please. Hiram Lodge just bought the Riverdale Register. He's trying to silence dissenting voices before he makes his big play. He's afraid. He's afraid of this exposure.
if you remember correctly, the only house in Riverdale with a pool was Thornhill.
Everywhere, two drunk, young teenagers looking at the bar.
We just started a quarry. Sweetwater River.
What I remember is someone borrowing the school van for a joyride. You and Mary.
No, that was Alice, not Alice. Oh my god, this sounds like an episode of Saved by the Bell.
Hey, Fred, before you head off, why don't you join Money Me? The study I have is 30-year-old rum. I think you'll love it.
Yes.
Rum. Who still calls it rum?
Mr. Reggie?
Oh no, it's not. You don't want that. No, I did not want to do that.
He's your brother, and it is weird.
Kevin, every time I try asking Chick questions about himself, he gets defensive or literally starts to cry as a diversion.
Catfishing him?
It's the only way I can get Chick to open up.
So do you ever pee and pee? Party and play?
Keep asking me that, and I keep telling you no.
You know, this is our third time camming, and haven't really told me anything about yourself.
Yeah, well, you haven't taken your shirt off yet.
So what do you know? I'm shy. Okay. What do you want to know?
So, between us, the deputy mayor who took over for Josie's mom is on the verge of stepping down. There's going to be a special election, and my parents think your dad would make an ideal candidate.
I can't draw that dress.
Business and politics, Archie, they go hand in hand.
I need to find one that might be simple to draw.
Consider being mayor is something I've dreamed about ever since I was a little kid. So, in the back of my mind. But I know Riverdale's had a lot of downs lately. But maybe I could help get it back on an upswing.
And you don't think it's weird Mr. Lodge is asking me to run?
He's not dumb, son. He spends a lot of money in Riverdale. Makes sense. He wants a friend in the mayor's office.
Will you pay for your campaign?
He offered to make a donation to help me get going. But to be clear,
Motherfucker.
if
Why's your nail so long?
it won't be for him. It'll be for Riverdale. For me.
Your nails are longer than your fingers. This is so pretty. Why my voice sound like that? That bitch is real. This girl is really pretty.
Mother? Strange man I've never met.
Cheryl, this is Mr. Lazenby, our estate attorney. Your father, as it turns out, left a secret will.
Of course he did. But Daddy died months ago.
And Mr. Blossom's instructions would reveal the existence of his will only after the authorities had concluded their investigation into his side business.
You mean drug dealing? Does this mean we're gonna be rich again?
No, Cheryl, don't be so gauche.
Per Clifford's instructions, he requested I withhold all information, including the names of his numerous beneficiaries, until the public will read them. That's tomorrow afternoon.
It's been a long time coming, Alice. But I'm out. I'm done fighting. I want a divorce.
Are you still seeing Penelope Blossom?
No. And this isn't about that. This is about how I worshipped you. Like a goddess for 20 years. We raised a family together.
Hold on.
The first chance that you get, you side with a stranger over me. And you too, Betty. I can't believe that you would choose Chick's side over your own father.
Dad, if this is truly about Chick, then I'm with you, okay? Let's ask him to move out.
You sold the register to that scumbag Hiram Lodge. I should be the one divorcing you.
Hiram offered me a fair price.
I have my reason for doing this. Hello.
If you agree to set me free.
So, I was dared to say hi to Minetta.
I'm listening.
Okay. No, go back up. Okay, so this is Minetta. Okay? I searched up hot Minetta. I promise you, this is Minetta. It even says hot Minetta sticker. Hi, Minetta. But seriously, I should not have done that. That was weird. No. You will take me back to the sad thing I was looking at.
He's asking you, Veronica,
Oh, wow.
the archfiend himself.
Chuck, there's going to be a special election to replace Josie's mom. Hiram Lodge wants my dad to run. Why? Who freaking knows? Chuck, I'm with Veronica, so that means I'm with the Lodges. But my dad, I can't let him get in any deeper with them.
So tell him he shouldn't run.
Veronica would kill me if I did. Ditto the Lodges. Maybe I could give you something. Maybe you could write about it, and that might make my dad hit pause. You remember when Hiram Lodge gave Pop Take that charitable donation to keep the diner open?
Yeah, we were all there.
Except Hiram Lodge didn't give Pops a donation. He bought the diner.
What?
And for some reason, he doesn't want anyone to know about it. Can you do something with that fact? At least enough to make my dad think twice about this stupid mayor idea.
Keep on the diner?
Yes.
God. Hiram is like Dracula, snapping up properties from all over Riverdale to expand his empire and feed. If what you're telling me is true,
about Hiram's methodology. He acquires devalued land at a deep, some might say criminal discount. What I drive in, Sunnyside Trailer Park, Southside High, and now Pop's Chocolate Shop.
Wait, Pops? Hiram bought Pops?
Yeah. And while most people didn't care about Hiram's other acquisitions, probably because they were on the south side,
Pops is the heart of Riverdale.
right, people care about this one.
So, when are you talking to Pop? I was doing some research, and apparently your dad needs 1,200 signatures before he can even run for mayor.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking, if you're not doing anything, maybe we can collect them together?
You know what? I actually have some homework to catch up on. I'll talk to you later.
Wait, Archie.
Where's the skirt?
Polly, what are you doing home? Again?
She just walked through the door with these perfect babies.
Thought it would be nice to surprise Mom. And I was surprised to meet her.
You have to hold one.
I'd love to.
Yeah, take the boy away. Yeah, take him away from your brother, because your brother is creepy as fuck.
Hey, where's Dad, by the way? Are we all gonna go to the will reading together?
What will reading?
What? You mean Dad hasn't told you?
Ma'am, what kind of
I
freaking
agreed
outfits
to
do you
come to
have?
this full reading. I didn't agree to a makeover. Unless it involves that blouse. Nice, right? For the record, j'adore your flannel mesh aesthetic. I'm merely augmenting it for the occasion.
What's going on here, Cheryl?
Mrs. Blossom. Hi, I'm Toby Chavez. I'm a friend of Cheryl's from school, and she's lending me enough for the whole reading.
And why on earth would you be there?
I invited her to be my emotional support.
Just make sure you're downstairs before the guests start to arrive. We need to present a united front against those scavengers. Ugh, she's a nightmare.
Isn't she well?
Hey, Art, check this out. When I applied to college, being an urban planner, this is before Grandpa already got sick. This is a presentation that I made for some program I never got into. Riverdale, 2020. Small town with a big future. Sounds cool.
No, Dad, this is awesome.
Hello? Archie? Strangers? Oh, goody. You're both here. So I fully realize I'm putting the cart before the horse, but I was spitballing some design ideas, and I think I may have come up with a few potential campaign logos.
Okay, those are terrific, I gotta say. Oh, on that one, that's my favorite.
Mine too. Great. So I'll have some buttons and t-shirts printed ASAP.
Why are you pushing this on him?
I'm not. I just think your dad would make a great mayor. Why are you resisting this so much?
Because, Ronnie, my dad is not cut out for what your parents want.
Which is what in your mind?
A dog on a leash who does what is told, and if not, they'll push him out like they did Mayor McCoy.
Archie, Mayor McCoy had an affair with Sheriff Keller. That's why she stepped down. My parents had nothing to do with it, which I would swear to on the Bible.
I feel like you're steering me, Ronnie, like you're steering my dad, and it's not cool. Just ease off him.
I, Clifford Cochran, Blossom, being of sound mind and body, do here inscribe the terms of my last will and testament. Firstly, ownership of Thistle House will stay with our beloved matriarch, Roseanne Blossom. To my wife and partner, Penelope, I leave ownership of our greatest treasure, Thornhill, the exquisite mansion she made a home.
The charred husk of an empty house. That sounds about right, Mother.
Now, the reason I contacted you and you all traveled to be here. Any and all remaining assets of my fortune will be divided in half. The first half will be distributed equally to anyone in Riverdale who can prove with medical authentication that even one drop of Blossom blood flows through their veins.
Alice, what the hell are you doing here?
Accusing you publicly. You only wanted a divorce so that you could cheat me out of your big, fancy Blossom payday.
It's not just my payday. The girls share Blossom what?
My lawyer is going to rip you apart. Isn't that right, Attorney McCoy? I will be taking half of whatever blood money you get from this inbred cesspool of a family. Yeah, that's right. I said inbred.
Would you please just leave?
Shut your face, you half-melted 10-cent trollop.
This is really, I can't breathe.
This is hilarious.
Nice day, pal.
Strange.
I actually have a question for you. Did Hiram Lodge buy this diner from you?
Okay. The takes have owned this diner for over 80 years. When Ma gave me the keys, she made me promise, no matter what, I'd always keep this shop in our family. Now, I did what I needed to with Mr. Lodge. But my mother's still with us, God bless her. It would kill her to hear I went against her wishes. Please, John, can you keep this to yourself while I still have my mom? And then you can tell whoever you want.
Now that the interloper has been escorted from the premises, we can finish our business. As I was saying, the other half of my fortune will go to my true heirs, Jason and Cheryl.
As the one true Blossom heir, I feel it is my sacred duty to say a few words. The Blossoms have been bathing in blood since great-grandpappy Blossom killed his brother. The original sin over for now. Will I stand here before you to say, no more. No more blood. No more madness. No more horror.
Here, here.
Oh.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I don't even know who that was. Wait, where'd the remote go?
Oh, Mumsy, I had the most frightful day there. Daddy was back.
Hold up, what? Hold up. Hey.
No more horror.
Here, here.
Oh.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Oh, Mumsy,
Mumsy.
the most frightful day there. Daddy was back.
Calm down. It's not what you think.
Hello, Cheryl. I'm your Uncle Claudius. Twin to your father.
Twin? But Daddy never said anything about having a brother.
Well, now I need to explain. When Clifford and I were boys, we were inseparable. Modern day Romulus and Remus. And it became apparent that I was being primed to inherit Blossom Empire. Till our 14th birthday, Clifford and I were down by Sweetwater River, and he pointed a rifle at me. With eyes full of humanity, he told me about the Blossom curse. How one of the twins always meets a violent end, and often at the hands of the other. Well, he spared me. And that very night, I ran away from home without a trace.
It broke my heart. I couldn't bear to speak your name.
I joined the Merchant Marines. Sailed the seas desperate to outrun the Blossom curse.
How soon do you think we can get those blood tests done?
Do you think Dr. Patel works on weekends? I'll call and check. Holly, what's the rush? I just want to know how much money we're inheriting. Between you, me, Chicken, and the babies, we could start our own version of a farm.
I'm not getting my blood tested.
Really, Chick? How come?
I don't know these people.
They're your cousins. We're all blossoms, like it or not. I'm not. Thank the Lord.
I don't want their blood money.
Don't be stupid.
I said I don't want their money. Besides, needles trigger me.
Polly, Betty, leave your brother alone. He can decide for himself.
Mom, I decided something. I'm happy to do the family's bidding at school, but Archie is off the table.
Losing your nerve?
No, not even close, but I am afraid of losing Archie. He's become a pawn on our chessboard, and it's hurting our relationship.
Veronica, in this business of ours, the women always walk the razor's edge. The men are the gangsters, but us, moms, we use our wiles, our cunning, a hand on an elbow, a whisper to manage things from behind the scenes.
Maybe, but not me. Not with Archie.
You're right. You're right to protect your relationship with Archie. We gotta get aggressive, Kev. Chick's turning down a lot of money because he's refusing to take a blood test, and we need to find out why. What exactly is he hiding?
What am I supposed to do? Just ask him?
I have a plan. Slightly insane.
Hey, stranger. Been missing your cute face. Where'd you go? Yeah, sorry, I went MIA. I actually just got tested for the first time, and I'm negative, but it's been pretty intense. Your first test? Congrats, cowboy. That's a milestone. Do you get tested? Yeah, I used to go every week. Man, I had the worst scare once. Oh yeah, what happened? Yeah, it's a long story, but I was living with a rougher crew than I am now. Wait, are you talking to somebody else?
No, what do you mean, Kev?
Sorry, Betty, but your brother actually seems like a really good guy, and this is starting to make me feel like a really bad person. So sorry, but I'm done.
Well, did Pops confirm Mr. Lodgeball at the diner?
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry, I can't post that article, Archie. It would break Pop's heart.
Chuck, we can't give up. I think my dad's gonna run.
Archie, I have talked to every possible suspect connected to the lodges, even Mayor McCoy. They're all on lockdown.
Maybe you've been talking to the wrong McCoy.
I'm bunching, Archie. What do you want?
My dad is seconds away from running for mayor with the lodge's support, and I don't want him to go through what your mom did. So I was thinking maybe you could get your mom to talk to him, even secretly.
Archie, my mom barely made it out of the mayor's office alive. If she lets slip even a whisper of what went down between her and the lodges, there'd be hell to pay. She'd implicate herself in a million ways.
Yeah, I figured. But isn't there plenty of stuff your mom could say to my dad that would kill his buzz without getting into the shady stuff?
It's not all ribbon ceremonies and catered affairs, Fred. It's filling potholes, collecting trash. And if you think you can run this town plus Andrew's construction at the same time, forget it.
I've got a pretty good team working for me.
And then there are the uglier aspects of the job. Crime, poverty, threats.
Like the Black Hood.
Right now, you might be the people's shining hope of Riverdale. But say you do win, Fred, they'll turn their back on you. And all your friends will be standing in line to stab you in the back.
I appreciate the real talk, Sierra.
I haven't even gotten to the real talk yet, Fred. Let's chat about the pittance that is the mayor's salary.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm late for work.
no chicken with the twins. Take the bus or walk. Oh, hi.
Pop Tate, what do I owe this honor?
Sorry to bother you at home, Mr. Lodge.
Apparently, Jughead Jones is asking questions about the ownership of the chocolate shop. Jughead Jones!
Did Pop Tate keep his mouth shut?
More or less.
Then Jughead has nothing.
Nobody has is someone from our inner circle feeding him information. Now, the only people that know that we own Pops are the three of us. And Archie Andrews. And yes, he's proven his loyalty to us, but what's to say he isn't feeding information to his best pal, Jug?
It was me. I told Jughead about Pops.
What?
Why?
When we were all at Shadow Lake, Jughead was grilling me about the South Side, asking incessant questions about Sodale, the trailer park, Southside High. I had to get him off the scent, so I distracted him with the smallest truth I could. The diner.
So help me. That is a...
That was quick thinking, Mika.
What? You can't possibly think that was a prudent choice.
I do. Veronica wisely threw the dog a little relatively harmless bone to keep him from digging up a much bigger, more controversial one.
Yes, exactly.
Her gambit bought us the time we need for some preemptive damage control.
Lana, you two are right.
Hiram's gonna beat the clock. Feels like every step I make, he's 2 or 10 steps ahead of me. He's laughing at me.
He's been winning at this game a lot longer than you've been alive.
Yeah, because he's been rigging the game. And everyone's too afraid to come out and speak against him.
You know, there's one person you haven't asked to go on the record yet.
Who?
Me. You know, back in the day, Hiram asked me and the Serpents to trash the drive-in so he could buy it for rock bottom price. We complied.
On purpose? You worked for Hiram Lodge?
I'll hold up to that. On the record, to help you bring it down.
Hello?
Jughead Jones, I have information about Hiram Lodge's plans. Riverdale bus terminal, 20 minutes.
Who's that?
I have no idea. But you may not have to go on the record just yet.
I'm gonna kill you. You're leaking private information about my family. Information that my father trusted you with.
Look, if this is about Pops,
Damn right it is. And lucky for you, I fell on the sword and saved you from his apocalyptic wrath.
you didn't have to do that.
Yes, I did. If
Yeah,
your
she
dad
did.
ever found out you snitched, do you know what he would do to you?
Veronica, I'm not gonna apologize to you for trying to protect my dad.
From my parents? Archie, this isn't the Manchurian Candidate. And your father is an untouchable. He'll never be hurt or corrupted. What happened to your loyalty? We brought you into this because you said you were fine with it. You made a promise.
Veronica, you wanted my eyes wide open before I committed to your family. You insisted upon it, in fact. And if my dad is gonna run for mayor with your parents, he deserves to know the whole truth, and so do I.
What whole truth?
His big secret plan for the South Side. You were almost gonna tell me your confirmation, but I stopped you. Well, now, I wanna know. For myself and for my dad.
That's something you'll have to talk to my dad about.
Oh, hey, Veronica. Hey, Veronica.
Hi, Mr. Andrews.
Perfect timing. I have an announcement to make. You two are looking at the next candidate for mayor of Riverdale.
I guess you better talk to my dad fast.
I don't like how this looks. It looks so bad. Blood.
You don't like Polly?
Love's fine. People run out of it eventually. They stop loving you or they start loving someone else. One day the sun's shining down on you. The next you're alone. It's cold.
I'm a little confused, but okay.
Chick. Are you okay?
Don't use my bathroom again, Betty.
I haven't much time.
Are you deep throat?
You've been calling everyone in town for information about Hiram Lodge, but not me. That's why I called you.
No offense, but how does a bus driver have insider information on Hiram Lodge?
I used to be someone else. Someone who was privy to Hiram Lodge's personal affairs. Someone who suffered at his wheels.
What kind of personal affairs?
I coordinated transportation for Mr. Lodge. Sometimes out to Shane Shaw. He also received mail.
I have drawn Pikachu, but I can try.
Hiram Lodge served time.
I'm afraid that's all I have for you.
That's it.
One more thing. A question. Miss Veronica. How's she faring through all this?
Also, I'm kind of in the middle of making like little outfits
How does it
for
feel to
characters,
have to
but
Ignore
if they're
that personal
a male character,
I assume tonight will be family only.
It's all right. I enjoy meeting new people. You know, during my journeys as a sailor,
um,
I came upon the most wonderful island, Lesbos.
Oh, thank God.
It is the most beautiful natural place on earth.
Oh, you're not going back on the boat, dear boy, are you? You're staying here with us.
Whatever I can do to make sure that you and this house are well cared for, Mother. That is, of course, as long as I'm welcome.
I'm not welcome in my own house, so. Can you? Oh.
Here's a room over the garage. It's freezing in winter and boiling in summer, but it's there.
Hiram Lodge's master plan has something to do with your whole stomping ground.
Okay, we're gonna put this.
I tried calling him more than a dozen times, but he hasn't called me back.
You corrupt son of a bitch.
Do you have any contacts on the inside? I know something.
Yeah, or maybe. He knows everybody's business.
Can we get in to see him?
Can I just say, between us, she is creepy. I don't think he likes me, and I don't think that he likes the twins. A couple of times I'm just kind of like staring at us. Tell me about it. It's part of the reason why I submitted a sample of Chick's blood to the lab that the Blossom set up. CSI Nancy Drew. How did you get a sample of his blood? Don't worry about it. But Polly, I think Dad may be right. That Chick's dangerous. Possibly not even our brother. Well, what do we do if he's not? Well, it'll crush Mom, but we'll have to tell her. In a way, it may kind of be a relief. Hey, you're home. Yeah, Polly just spent her Blossom inheritance on silk headband.
Eddie, keep your voice down. How come Mom not gonna bring Diaper to sleep? I do not want them waking up.
Oh no, the twins, they're not home. What do you mean?
Where are they?
They're with Chick. He wanted to take his niece and nephew for a walk along Sweetwater River. Why, is there something wrong? Mom, are you serious?
How could you let a complete stranger take my babies?
He's not a stranger, he's your brother, and he's doing something nice for you.
Yeah, the hell he is.
What did you do to my babies?
Nothing, Polly. They're fine.
Some heads in your foot. Now, whatever we didn't tell. You heard about anything major going on behind the scenes? Anything to do with a guy named Hiram? Hiram Lodge?
How did I draw it?
You're like Dracula. He bought property all over London so he could move his vampire kingdom over from Transylvania. Except you're bringing organized crime to Riverdale. And you want my dad to be mayor so he can be your patsy, except what if you and him don't see eye to eye on something? What an imagination you have. What do you have there? This is my journal. When Mrs. Lodge sent that fake FBI agent to test me, I started taking detailed notes of everything I saw while I was apprenticing with you. Sad threat. I'm looking out for my family. Archie. I believe your father and I will make a great team. Moreover, in 18 months, Lodge Industries will be 100% legitimate, and Riverdale will be virtually crime-free. The safest small town in America. How are you going to do that? Or am I not in your circle enough to know? Everything will become clear very soon. I'm just asking for you to trust me. Forget about me. This is my dad we're talking about, Mr. Lodge. We will all get
I forgot what Pikachu looked like.
I promise. I'll hold you to that. In the meantime, I'll keep this very close.
Where's Betty? With Jughead. Why do you ask, Holly? I'm going. Chick said it would only be a matter of time before you left us for the farm again. I'm not going to the farm, Mom. I'm driving west. San Francisco, maybe.
It's a nice city, bro. I've been there. It's safe, too. Safe for the kids.
Will you at least let me say goodbye to my grand twins?
Of course.
Drop us a note with your new address when you get there.
Okay.
You just want Betty. That's creepy.
What's wrong?
We just got a call from our good friend, Warden Jeffries at Shankshaw Prison. Seems that Jughead and F.P. Jones paid a visit to one of F.P.'s cronies. A well-informed, loose-lipped crony. We think they know, Daddy. We think they know everything, which means it's just a matter of time before Jughead splashes it on the front page of a newspaper. One we do not know.
Give her no children now.
Hiram Lodge is diabolically insane.
Agreed. We need to show Riverdale just how insane he is.
This is the best thing you've ever written, Jug. Principal Weatherby needs to publish this right the hell now.
Let's go.
Jughead Jones may be about to break a story. A story about my plans for Riverdale. And rather than hear from him, I think it's only right you hear from me.
This is quite a story, Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Principal.
Unfortunately, it's not one that the blue and gold can print.
Why the heck not?
Malicious takedown of one of our students' parents is not appropriate subject matter for a school paper. Now, if you both excuse me.
You serious? Southside High is going to be turned into
A private, for-profit prison.
built on the bones of a high school. What the hell have we been building in Sodale?
What we've said all along. Housing.
For all the people who will work at the prison.
And you expect me to support this as mayor?
We're hoping you'd be open to it. Yes.
Can't do it. I'm out of here.
Fred.
We've been in business for how long, and you didn't tell me. The only reason you're telling me now is because it's getting ready to become public.
I'll admit, it's not ideal.
Not ideal, Hiram. You want to turn the town that I love, my home, my son's home, into a prison.
Fred, please, let me tell you why and how this is the right move for us, for Riverdale.
You just say that for whoever it is that you find to run for mayor, because we are leaving, and we are leaving now. Come on, Archie.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Excuse me?
I want to stay. I want to hear what Mr. Lodge has to say.
And I will see you at home then.
Seer isn't that
Thank
big.
you all for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your next mayor of Riverdale, my mother, Hermione Lodge. Thank you, Veronica, and thank you all very much. Like many of you, I grew up in this town, dreaming of a better tomorrow for myself, for my family, and for my friends. And now, for the future that you all so deserve. Riverdale is one of the most dynamic, resilient communities in all the world.
How often have I dreamt of getting my revenge on them?
No, Youth. First things first. Nana. Then Cheryl.
Of course, our house must be put in order.
Riverdale cannot succeed unless all of us succeed, and that will require certain sacrifices.
What is this?
When you wouldn't submit to the DNA test, I found some of your dental floss and sent it to the lab. Those are the results. You're not who you say you are, Chick. So, who are you?
We will also need your support. We will need your trust. We will need your loyalty.
I knew a prison would be a difficult sell. Especially with Fred. I was going to ease him into the idea. And really, I should have told you both sooner. I regret that. To be honest, Mr. Lodge, before Jason, before the Black Hood, before my dad was shot, I might not have understood your point of view. But I've changed. And I think Riverdale needs a change too. These traditions, been in my family, going back generations. It's a sign of loyalty. Once you do this, there's no undoing it. No changing your mind. So you're certain? I think I am. You know what you need to do. Now, Archie. We come first.
Hold up, what?
This town has endured so much these past few years. After so much adversity, aren't we all ready for a taste of prosperity?
No. I don't know what that word means anyway.
There it was. The lodges had won. Time had run out for Riverdale.
I have no clue what's happening anymore.
One sheet of paper. That's all it took. To confirm everything Betty had feared. That she'd let a dangerous stranger into her house.
This is why you didn't want to take the DNA test, isn't it? Because you knew what the results were going to say. That you have no Blossom blood.
Of course I don't. I'm not Blossom. I don't even know them.
Blossom blood is Cooper blood, chick. My dad was a Blossom, which means you would have tested positively for Blossom DNA, but you didn't because you're an imposter. Mom?
Betty, listen. The truth is,
Chick's DNA doesn't match because Hal isn't his father.
But I am your mother. You understand me?
Hang on. What? What? Then who is Chick's father?
Chick's my son. And whoever the father is not going to be a part of our lives. So there's no reason to open old wounds that have healed many times over.
For our register readers, why would you, Hermione Lodge, run for mayor of Riverdale?
Every year, our population decreases. More and more businesses close. We're at a deficit. We need to change that equation before it's too late. That is why Lodge Industries has secured a bid for a maximum security prison on the south side. Now that means jobs, economic growth, stability. It'll give Riverdale its future back.
Yeah, I have to laugh. You're building a prison on the bones of a school. Are you okay with that?
Losing school is a tough pill to swallow. But once our correctional facility is up and running, a quarter of our earnings are going to be funneled directly in education. We are building a brand new wing at Riverdale High.
And Veronica, are you going to follow in your mother's footsteps and run for student body president in the upcoming election?
Maybe, if I don't have my hands full campaigning for my mom. I'm excited to show Riverdale that she's more than just a housewife.
And speaking of housewives, we have a very special guest, Bravo's very own Andy Cohen. Mr. Cohen, what brings you to Riverdale?
I'm here to endorse my great friend Hermione Lodge. She's a very savvy businesswoman. She's always 3 steps ahead of everyone around her. She's a fighter too. She doesn't give up.
She doesn't give up. But she's not
Heaven just
so
fine.
annoying
To
again.
Clubhouse Heaven. Thank you for letting me invite him today, Mom. Of course. Any and all good girlfriend selection will go a long way. And Monica, this campaign is going to be easy. Especially since we had to leave with your father's plans for the present. Certain people in town and in school are going to see us as the enemy. So after the celebrity endorsement, let's keep our heads down and let the storm pass. Understand?
I need a circle.
Dad, I know you think a prison is a bad idea for Riverdale, but Mr. and Mrs. Lodge really have thought this through.
A prison would rip the soul out of this town, especially the south side. So I'm gonna support that plan. Or Highland and Hermione. I'm severing all ties with Lodge Industries and Sodale. All of it. Done.
Like, just like that. Right, you walk away.
I'm not asking his permission. They will. They'll have a hell of a fight on their hands.
I just loved your spin piece in the paper, Olivia.
You know, Jughead,
Did you know about Southside High Closing? Or the prison?
of course not. It was all her parents doing, right, V?
She didn't know, Jughead, okay? So back off.
So back off.
You can conserve my energy anyhow. I'm going on a hunger strike to protest Southside High closing and to get it reopened. What?
I'm sorry, and it's just, you're like always you. I mean, good luck with that, but
Hey, it's Jughead's prerogative to protest peacefully, so we're going to support that, aren't we? Veronica? Oh, hey, Ethel. For your crimes against the town of Riverdale, for everything you and your family have done and continue to do, we find you guilty. Your sentence is this.
The sheep personally didn't do anything.
The chilling thing is, Ethel went through the trouble of bringing that milkshake here from Pops. I mean, how mad is she?
My dad is responsible for the Monks family losing basically everything. And he still hasn't made amends, so Ethel has the right to be upset.
So do you. Are you sure you're okay?
She managed.
I'm impressed. I want to rip Ethel's head off.
As my mom keeps saying, this is not the time for drama and flying off the handle. I just need to take deep breaths, keep smiling, turn the other cheek. Give Ethel a wide berth.
Veronica,
face full of dairy. I've got some nuts to top off that shake if you want.
Leave her alone, Roger. You do not want to push me right now, Reggie.
One question I gotta ask is future student body president. What are the odds your dad's the first inmate in that prison facility?
Oh, you go, Veronica. You go.
Who's there?
Oh, it would be ridiculous, Cheryl. I was trying to break into your room last night. You're imagining things. I swear sometimes you're worse than Nana Rose.
I know what I heard and saw.
Claudius, now that you're here, we should talk about you taking over Nana's stewardship of the syrup business.
That factory is mine. Not dead yet, you vultures.
Oh, Mother, how come? How come? Let's not get too upset. Have some more Penelope's tea. It's a special blend that she makes.
You feeling a little bit calmer this morning?
We are. I'm drinking my high point decaffeinated. So you won't be punching your boy today. Again? I'm sorry, Mom. Maybe if you'd offered Mr. Muggs a job at the prison, all of this could have been avoided.
No, Mia. We tell you what to do. And right now, we're telling you, again, keep your head in the sand.
Before it gets cut off. We need you to be our good, obedient little girl.
She's a literal fucking high schooler or middle schooler.
Friends, I have an exciting announcement to make. I'm running for student council president against Reggie the misogynist mantle.
You gotta be kidding me.
If yesterday's dramatic events taught me anything, it's that Veronica Lodge is not the victim, nor does she ever allow herself to be one.
Your parents are taking over Riverdale, and now you want to take over our school. So what's this? Part of mommy and daddy's evil bidding?
Jug, I get that you're in a bad mood because you haven't eaten in...
Actually, Jughead, my parents think I should avoid the spotlight, but I was born for elected office.
If you want to be president, you've got our vote.
Yeah, Team Ronnie all the way.
Me? As the Thelma to my Louise, I can't imagine doing this with anyone else. Lady, my running mate? Of course, B. I'd be honored, amazed. B and B. Now that's a team you can believe in.
Okay, Miss Ma'am, you have a fucking ass and I want it. I think she's the only, like, actual, like, decent human being in this. Somewhere along the lines. I cannot draw.
You amateurs are going to top that, so. Practices over, Vixens? Inner Circle Vixens, hang back. You know who you are? In honor of Tony joining our squad, I think we should celebrate. With a mandatory silver party at Thistle House. Fancy dressing gowns are appreciated. You've all seen the Beguile, right? Dinner ready? Early games to follow.
I'm scared.
There's nothing I can say to change your mind.
Afraid not. I just want to get out of this thing, Hermione. As quickly, cleanly as I can. You go about your business, I go about mine.
I understand.
Pikachu is gonna look like a demon.
Of course, you know we need to get our lawyers involved.
Pikachu's gonna look possessed. I have 5 minutes to freaking draw.
A political crusade, almost as much as he does a burger. From the contact we've had, your friend seems to live in a fantasy world of ideals and theoreticals. What if Southside
I'm making a possessed Pikachu
High
because I really don't know how to draw Pikachu.
I see what needs to be done, and I do it. I think you do too, Archie. I'm accelerating our timeline on Southside High, and I was wondering if you could send Jughead a message. And whatever you need. Mr. Lodge. But why you? I think it'll soften the blow to hear it coming from a friend.
Hiram's trying to tear down Southside High by the end of this week. He's supposed to give the neighborhood at least a 6 weeks notice. What do you pay off?
Another one, please, Pop. Thank you.
Chuck, my dad got shot right here in Pops because Riverdale was sliding off the deep end. And if Mr. Lodge's plan can shore things up and help make Riverdale more secure for us and our families, then I think that's a good thing in my book. Besides, why do you care so much? You were only at Southside High for like 4 days.
You remember that I was raised on the South Side, right? My mom, my dad, Jellybean. That neighborhood is the last.
Who names their child Jellybean?
Until your dad comes in with his bulldozers.
My dad's actually against this whole thing. He's pulling out of his deal with the lodges over.
You're choosing Hiram's side over his.
We see things differently, okay, and it makes me sick.
Kind of like when you and your best friend are two trains running on the same track in opposite directions, destined to collide.
Making a possessed child?
Inner circle, Cousin Betty. I didn't just bring you to Thistle House for a girl slumber party. The truth is,
Okay,
I'm terrified.
Pikachu is possessed now.
There's a stranger in this house. My Uncle Claudius. He's as bad as the sea, and ever since he flew in, I feel like I'm in mortal peril.
Wait, I'm confused. Is this real or are we playing a game?
All too real. TT. I fear they're plotting against me and Nana Rose. Mumsy cultivates esoteric herbs in the conservatory. Tannis root, Jimson weed. I'm afraid to eat for fear of being poisoned. Cheryl.
Are you sure you're not imagining things?
Okay, I possessed Pikachu. Pikachu looks possessed now. We're just gonna deal with it.
Chick, with him lurking behind every corner, my house feels
Dangerous. Deadly. I sympathize.
Okay, Pikachu's gonna look like a weird version of Peppa Pig.
Full disclosure.
Because I really can't go right now.
I didn't want to invite all of us today. But I knew my hideous mother would never allow me to invite just you. Precious. I agree.
Fall like that should kill her. She's a lucky bird.
Yes, that she is.
Poor thing loses her senses at nightfall. It's classic sundowner syndrome. Cheryl? What is it?
He's wearing my father's pajamas.
What? My uncle.
Tony. I think they pushed my Nana down the stairs. I think I'm next.
Mom?
Archie! Shut the fuck up.
I had no idea you were doing it.
I missed you. Well, this contract stuff with the lodges, time to call in the big guns.
Y'all are getting possessed Pikachu. Deal with it.
Wish you called me earlier, Fred. Before you gave the lodges 20% and his construction.
Mr. Lodge says he'll work this out. Hope he was working.
Son, your mother and I have known the lodges a lot longer than you have.
Mean what, Dad?
Archie.
It's okay. We better get to school anyway. We probably go with our campaign. We still have for lunch, Mom?
There you go. Now remember, boat large. Okay, who's next? The cupcakes have been flown in from Magnolia Bakery in New York, but the kisses, however, are locally sourced. 5 minutes.
It would be fun. Okay. difficult.
Sexualizing the election, Veronica?
True.
Well, it might get you the
But I mean,
voice by
that's
different
difficult when learning
girls.
any different language. So I mean,
Only interested in one girl. You. Look, I know it's not over. I want to make reparations. So I'm working it out with my parents, and you can tell your dad to expect a great job offer very, very soon.
This isn't a demolition notice. It's a notice of extermination.
We've already said our goodbye to Southside Jack.
Today,
Connor,
it's Southside High. Tomorrow,
I am bringing the kitty back.
everything that
Yes.
makes the Southside home,
What have you done today?
it's going to disappear. If we roll over now, it's all over.
Well, I'm at a different house. Yeah, I can kind of tell by the crappy audio.
Our parents fought to keep it safe during the riots. Now it's our turn. It's our time. This is our fight. So who's with me? Who's ready to go to war?
Archie, I really hate to see you and your father fighting.
Why not, Mom?
And look, you and Veronica, it's your first real relationship. I just want to make sure that you're not being led astray.
By money?
To align yourself with our family against your better judgment. It's not like that.
Okay, Veronica is an amazing person.
I'm sure she is. But I guess I'm just saying, so's your dad.
Just the best you can get. Can't get any more money. Good milk. It is.
What the hell's going on here?
Chick invited me over. Cookie?
No thanks. How do you guys even know each other?
It's a funny story. Gavin and I have been continuing our online chats. Imagine my surprise when he finally told me it all started as a catfishing scheme you cooked up.
Kev, you sold me out?
I felt bad.
Okay, Kev, you need to leave.
So for those of you who just joined, I'm having to do the attendance the long way because, of course, they updated Google Meets, and now the attendance thing does not work. So, and it's kind of in my way, and I can't move it. So it's just taking me a little bit longer to take attendance, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so you need a notebook today. We are going to learn some new things, which we will be working on today and tomorrow. Okay. So get a notebook.
This is the worst time because I really am at my house.
Oh, you don't have any paper?
No.
I'll record it, okay, so that you can always rewatch it later.
You could try screenshotting it and saving it to your iPad like that. I do that all the time.
I have she never gets close to your loved one.
That is true. I agree that too. Carmen on here.
Wait, since we're taking notes, are we going to be submitting the notes, or are we going to have to just
From accomplishing your duty.
No.
There is no submission thing in the assignments area.
Yeah, no, it won't be. For Angel. There's Angel. So no new assignment from yesterday. I'm just going to take notes. I'll let you guys take notes and then do a couple practice problems, and then tomorrow do the same thing. And then on Friday, I'm going to give you guys one last makeup work day. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, we will play some games.
This girl's furious today. I'm going to have to sit at my desk for this one. That's
So
what I'm doing.
No
And
Jake.
yes, I would like to see the possessed Pikachu.
So no Jake.
So now, Drew, people who didn't see the chat was probably very confused by that comment. Yeah, I'm well aware. I just know because I was like really confused for a split second until I looked at the chat and I was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that is why you need to pay attention to both voice chat and normal chat because you never know what could pop up in normal chat. Yeah, you have to pay attention to all the stupid conversations, not just one. Exactly.
Michael in here?
Are we gonna get to see the possessed Pikachu or no?
I don't have a pencil. I just have pens.
That works.
I'm distressed. You can't do math with pens.
Just don't mess up your notes.
Come a little bit closer, Jocelyn. Deranged. Good job. Is Zahir in here? No, Zahir?
Wait, I didn't see the possessed Pikachu.
It didn't show up for me.
I'm so glad I did not have to take attendance like this whole entire time. That would have been a pain in my butt. There's a lot of you. No, Brian. Where's Brian been? There's Zahir. Zahir, I was just talking about you, saying that I can't believe that you weren't here. Isaac.
See, recommendation for taking attendance in school. When you just have basically everybody join the Google Meet and make sure everybody's mic is muted while you're in class, since we have Google Meets now, and then you can easily take attendance.
Right. Okay, so we should have 28 people in here. Let me see, I got everybody. 12, 14, 18, 20, 24, 26, 27. I'm missing somebody. Okay, did Jake come in here? No Jake. No Bailey. No Jennifer. No Brian. Oh, there's Brian. Brian isn't here. Did Brian say anything when I said, where's Brian been? I can't tell because you guys are flooding this chat. I'm not even paying attention to it.
I have so many books, it's not even funny.
Brian, are you there?
I'm proud of myself. I actually put effort into my appearance today. So did I.
I did not, and that's why I have no camera on.
Sure.
There you are, Brian. Okay, now I got it.
I never have camera on. Yeah, I have like 33 bucks. That's a lot. That is a lot, and I'm gonna get more.
Okay, I'm about
I
to
could probably
start.
show you my library.
Yeah, quickly show while I'm pulling this up, and then everyone needs to.
In the containers are more books.
Wow,
That just looks like a bunch of manga.
that's awesome.
No, they're just mostly comic books, a few books that my mom wrote, and then a few extra ones. Have you read all of them, though? Yes. I would not have been able to do that. I don't read very much. Over the several years that I have had these things, yes, I have very much read them all. I have 2 manga and a light novel.
Okay.
I have a bunch of manga at like the top of the shelf, but that's it.
All right, you guys ready?
Video game. Yep.
Okay, so I need everybody focused so that we can get through this quickly today. I'm hoping to be done before 2. Okay?
All right.
All right, so here is, isn't that so funny, Sinedra? I thought you were black. I thought you were black. Isn't that funny?
Why?
Like how we think that I don't know, I think certain names like make me associate with like every time. It's funny because when I see your guys' faces, it's never the face that I would expect. I always go by like past students, and I had a student that was named Sinedra, and because her name was Sinedra, and because she was black, I just assumed that you're black, which is funny.
Yeah, no.
You got tendency with me.
That's what happens.
It's funny
Brayden,
how
yeah.
names can be deceiving.
No, it's definitely can be deceiving, especially because our brains automatically try to categorize things. So as soon as we see something new, our brain will automatically say, well, what's familiar? What do I know? You know, like, and so I think that's why I do that. I do that a lot, actually. And I'm almost always wrong about what the person looks like.
Yeah,
There's also a trick that your brain does, like, where if the first and last letter of a word is the same as when it's spelled correctly, you can read it misspelled. And there was like a whole paragraph written out.
Yep.
And there was like some, a lot of people could read it, but only some couldn't. And there was also the trick where it's like, it had, the print for the words was in a certain color, like the word yellow would be in red print, and you had to try to read the word without saying the color of what it was.
Oh yeah, that one's really hard.
Yeah, I know that stuff. I used to watch like this Netflix series. I think it was called Brain Games, and there was a whole bunch of like illusions and stuff like that. Not illusions, but mind games.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, those of you that actually have LEDs in your room, you guys suck because I don't have any. I would have preferred that other than the light that I have right up there.
I don't have
brother
LEDs.
My light puts out like no light.
My brother moved, and he has like those LEDs around his, like the ceiling of his room, you know, like on the walls, and I really want those so bad, but I don't have them.
So my son has LED lights in his room, and it's so bright. I don't even know how he sleeps at night, but he loves it, and he's no longer scared of the dark. So
I can't sleep.
Bright?
Yeah. Not because of brightness. I just can't sleep without noise.
Yeah, I can't either. I have a fan
can't sleep
and the
without
TV.
noise either.
Okay, so when we took the quizzes, the 4 questions that stuck out that have less than 70% of people passing them was number 1, 3, 6, and 8. So I'm going to start with this first. Okay, and some of you got perfect 8 out of 8s. Although you guys did 2 attempts, and I didn't want you guys to do 2 attempts. I wanted to see what your first raw initial attempt was. But you guys are
first,
perfectionists.
I just wanted to tell you, the reason I have 3 attempts is because it broke twice. Like, I would get fully done with it, get 8 out of 8, where I would misclick one and get 7 out of 8, and then it wouldn't show me my score, so I couldn't screenshot it. So
I see. Okay. Well, you weren't the only one. But that's just because you guys are perfectionists, and I admire that about you, that you guys want to do well, so I can't really be mad at you. But number 1, let's look at this real quick, because we're talking about slope-intercept form, and I'm glad that most of you knew what this was, okay? And that M in slope-intercept form equals the slope of a line, and the B represents the y-intercept. Okay, so we'll talk about this more tomorrow, but I just want to tell you what the M and the B stands for. The X and the Y's are actually coordinates on a graph. So, you know, when I say coordinates, I mean like 1, 2, 4, 5. So that's what the X and the Y's are. Okay. Carmen, do you have a question?
Oh, I just wanted to say that you aren't recording.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah, you should probably be doing that.
Yes, thank you.
this house sucks. I just walked outside so I can get quiet.
Yeah.
And now there's a toll road behind me.
Oh.
Even though it's a farm, it's still like a mile away, but it's very loud.
Toll road is loud.
That's gonna suck.
Okay, we are recording now, so careful of your language. Okay.
Yes, well, it's very rare when any of us cuss, period.
Yeah, that is true.
Even then, it's mostly me.
That is true. Okay, so listen. How many people have seen y equals mx plus b before? This slope-intercept form. How many people have actually seen that form before?
I have. I've seen it.
Yeah. I have. I did like an IXL lesson on it last year, and I was really good at it, but I just forgot it.
Okay.
I learned what slope was, but then I forgot what it was.
Yeah. And that's okay because you're gonna see this a lot in 8th grade, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of introduction to it because you guys will be in algebra next year, or most of you will be. And so if you get me as a teacher, which I am the algebra teacher at Pierre Moran, either way, no matter what school you're at, you will have to be learning 8th grade standards on top of algebra standards. So, because it's a high school credit. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys have an understanding of this whole concept. And the slope, okay, so I'm gonna get rid of these words for a second because that doesn't matter right now. What matters is that you remember that the B is always your starting place. Okay, so this is where you're gonna start. And then the M is always the repeated amount, the something that gets constantly, it's the rate is what it is. Okay, so your M is the rate and your B is your starting point. So it says in order to join a dancing club, there is a $30 startup fee. Well, there's that $30 startup fee, right? So we're looking at either C or D because there it is right there. But then it says you also have to pay a $4 monthly fee. So the rate is $4 per month, right? So the answer is actually D. The reason why it would not be negative, because I see that 17% of you chose C, is because you have to say that in this equation of y equals 4x plus 30, this is all cost that is being incurred. So if I am at the dance club for 10 months, it is going to cost me $70. And so even though it seems like $70, like that should be a negative, it's actually not because you're talking about all positive numbers when it comes to what you'd be charged. Okay. So keeping that in mind, let's look at number 3. This was another one that didn't have.
Crap, can you go back a second?
Yeah.
I needed to screenshot that and I screenshotted it like right after you switched it.
Actually, I can't go back because I deleted it.
No.
Sorry. But we'll see more questions just like that. Okay. So so here is that. So we're looking at slope intercept form, and we're trying to figure out what is he starting with and what is the rate. So you can see that chance of saving money to buy new Jordans. He started with $25, so that goes into that initial place, and he is saving. So he has $25. That's why it's positive, and he's saving $15 per week. So that would be the rate, and that would be the equation. Okay, so after 10 weeks, he would be at 150 plus his initial 120 or 25. So he would be at $175 in his savings. Okay, so that's probably about how much he'd probably need a little bit more than 10 weeks to save to get some Jordans. That's a whole nother issue.
Okay, I have to tell you something. Just real quick. This doesn't have to go into the conversation, but I hate spiders, but the glitter muffin spider is adorable.
Did you take a screenshot of this yet?
No, hold on.
Kind of that was so off task. I don't even know where that even came
from.
No,
I haven't.
Are you outside? Okay, let's look at number 6.
He had to step outside due to the fact that
that's right.
His house was really noisy.
Loud. True. Okay. So I hate all spiders. How about that? Number 6 was another one that only 58% of you answered correctly. And the reason why is because here it is. She's spending $25 per week. That means that is the rate. And she already saved $500. So this is what she's starting with. Why is that wrong? Oh, I just confused everybody. She is spending. Look, I bet anybody who chose C did exactly what I just did. Scratch that. Erase that from your memory. Yeah, erase that from your memory. She has $500, but she's spending $25 each week for something. So the answer was D. Okay, and then the last one, you can see
No,
that.
I didn't get a screenshot of that one. Oh well.
Oh yeah, you got it quicker than that. So listen, on this one, it's saying, I think the key word is that it depreciates. So Veronica recently bought a car for $34,000. Okay, so she's starting off with $34,000. Her research shows the car will depreciate, lose value. That's what that means. Depreciate means to lose value at an average of $1,200 per year. So she's starting off with $34,000, and it is subtracting $1,200 every year. It's losing its value. So that's why it's that answer. Okay, so you guys kind of understand. I should do something. Okay, so let's look at this. We're gonna do. Did you get a screenshot of this one?
Yep.
It's ugly. That's an ugly screenshot because I wrote all crazy. All right, so I want to do.
I'm trying to find a way to reset where my camera's at the minute. Don't mind me.
That's okay.
I'm very much paying attention.
All right, so slope. I'm gonna try and we're gonna pull up one that's just really short, and I'm gonna see if you guys will have a better turnout this time.
All right.
Okay, so here is. Let me see. Okay, so this is kind of what we're going to be doing next. Writing equations, standard form. Okay, Zahir. Like, where did I find this one at earlier? I think I typed in word problems. Yeah, I don't know what this whole SpongeBob thing is because it is definitely it's got weird stuff. But let's do this one, okay? So I'm not quite for sure. We are going to put a timer on. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and jump into this.
Hold on, wait. I did not see anything you saw. So what are we doing?
You're going to joinmyquiz.com.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to enter the code 615909. Joinmyquiz.com.
I don't know if you saw it in chat, but I said that the Wi-Fi is messing up. So if I can't really answer something, or if I didn't, or if I accidentally leave.
Okay.
My Wi-Fi is also terrible.
Probably because you're outside, away from the Wi-Fi box.
Did you just call it a Wi-Fi box?
Period.
Yeah. What do you call it? The modem?
Router.
The router?
Router.
Sometimes when I can't think of the word, I call it a Wi-Fi box, but you said I call it a router.
I don't ever call
You
it.
want to play on the Wi-Fi box?
Exactly. Thank you, Carmen.
Next is just going to be called the Wii box.
I drew a chicken foot on my hand.
Why?
I don't know.
Whiffy. Okay, so we have 20. Do we have 26 or 25 left in this call? Let's see, I'm in here twice. So we have 26 people, and right now I only have 19. I've got Michael, Taylor, Diana, Brian, Sinedra, Maddie, Connor, Liliana, Emily, Caitlin, Lauren, Carmen, Abby, Angel, Gabby, Giselle, Mackenzie, Nolan, and Aiden. Who am I missing? Zahir left us, but that we still have. Did he leave already? Let me see. Yeah, he left. Okay, but we have 25 people now. So we're missing 6 people. Okay, 6 people.
I have a random nerf gun.
Oh, Corey came back. Now we have 26 people. So we're missing 7 people. 27 people. Yeah, I see that you just left. So 27 people.
Oh, we thought I was hitting hotspot, but I was connected to a Wi-Fi box.
Yeah. Okay, we got 21. We need 6 more people. Sometimes in my class, I used to say, like, when people were sleeping, I'm like, everybody slap your neighbor. And, like, then they would slap each other, and it would be funny. But
oh, that'd be funny.
I can't do that now because you guys aren't sitting next to each other. All right, I got 21. Who am I missing?
Well, I mean, we can kind of fake slap. We can just kind of, like, go to, like, that, and then the person can act like they're being slapped.
I know. I was kind of thinking that, too.
Now
Okay.
if I punch you down, find your
That'd be a funny thing to see.
Mackenzie's in there. Taylor.
I'm not telling you where I live.
Taylor's in there. What is going on here? I'm still seeing people. Are you guys not able to get in? Or are you guys... Okay, Isaac says he can't join. So Isaac, you need to refresh and then go back to joinmyquiz.com.
It appears the people that are trying to join have fallen out of the world.
What'd you say, Isaac? Oh. I'm like, I haven't had anybody tell me that they couldn't get in today. Nolan is in here. Jocelyn's in here. Diana. Is Emily in here? Emily's in here. Caitlin's in here. Once I start, no one can join. Actually, maybe you could.
I got in.
Okay, is Michael in here? Yes. Is Lauren? Yes. Sinedra, I saw. Abby. Yes. Gabby. Yes. Who am I missing still, guys? We got 24.
I don't know.
Oh, someone just left the meet. Connor's Wi-Fi is tripping. Okay, Corey's in here. So I got Carmen, Corey. So Zahir left, so he's not going to be in here. That's one person down. And then Josie. Josie, is Josie the one that said that she's having internet issues? Is she still on here? There it is. That's who's missing. Okay. So no Josie and no Zahir. And we got Brian and Connor, right? Yep, Brian, Connor, and Krishna. Is Krishna in here? Krishna's not in here. Where you been? And then Isaac. Krishna, are you in the actual thing? Or have you been doing your own thing for the last 15 minutes?
Yeah, man.
Isaac, you're in? Yep. See ya.
Yeah.
Grace, see you, and Madeline. There's Madeline. Liliana's in here. Giselle is in here. I just need to make sure so I can give you guys all credit for this. Braden's missing. That's the third person. Okay, I figured it out.
Before everything crashes again, I can tell you, the hotspot's not working right now,
Yours isn't either?
so I'm not able to get into the quizzes.
Okay.
No, just hotspot is working.
Yeah, just pay attention. You'll be fine. You got an 8 out of 8 the last time anyway, so I'm not really worried about you. Okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and start. Krishna, did you end up getting in yet? There he is. Okay, perfect. So we got 25 people. All right, so this first question, let's just see, just guess. I have no idea what it's asking, but let's just take a random guess and see what the correct answer is. Maybe they're all correct. Who knows? Just choose anything, guys. Actually, I'm just going to end this because there's no point.